going on, guys? This is for the 91 Firebird. Got in 2 flanges. If y'all remember from when I was talking about on the last video, or a couple videos back when I was doing the tank and all that stuff, I was going to put in some flanges. Yeah, and I'm keeping my word on it too, because these are going under the car. Where I said they were going to go, that's exactly where they're going to go. Now, I done took the car to the shop the other day, and before I got these, and talked to the guy up there, and he said that Flowmaster has flanges for $154. Okay, that's a piece. So imagine having to buy 2 of those, and then on top of that, the work that they're on top of the work. I told him, I said, AutoZone has them for $113 under my commercial. He said, that's a good buy. I mean, if you got a commercial through them, I'd go ahead and buy through them. I said, yeah, but I'm gonna probably end up going on eBay. So I pulled out my phone, checked out eBay while I was there, and I come across these for 28 bucks. It was a piece, so bought 2 of them, roughly about $40 to $50. After tax, brought it up about 62 or 63, whichever. So roughly about 40 to 50 bucks. You know, if the tax and all that stuff wasn't all included. But I showed him that, and they didn't look like they was going to be too happy about the situation. Well, I'm not going to sit here and spend $154 for 2 stainless steel, or $154 a piece for 2 stainless steel flanges, basically made out of the same material. Yeah, granted, Flowmaster has some good product. I'll give them that. But not that good of a product for 154 bucks. Not going to do it. These here, like I said, they came off of eBay. Nice thick flange with a gasket. They come with the bolts as well. Inside of them look good, which I don't really care about the inside, because I'm not going to see it when it's welded up. But as far as the outside of it, looks really good. Won't be pretty after a couple years, because they'll start rusting up like everything else, like any other flange would. But hey, you can't beat it. You can't beat it for like 40, 50 bucks. You can't beat it at all. I mean, just cannot beat it. So I'm gonna take y'all out to the car real quick. Okay, so you see how this is all done, right? Just a bunch of bull crap. So what I'm gonna have him do is I'm gonna have him put in a piece off of the factory exhaust, off of this here. I'm gonna have him weld a piece, or I could have him use just this piece here. But I'm gonna have this piece inserted in like that, or maybe flip it around, whichever, don't really matter. But it's 2 1/4, so it'll be able to be welded up, no problem. So that's where that's going to go. Okay. All right, now you see where the exhaust pipe comes up behind the rear axle. That's where this piece is going to go. It's going to be up just like that over there. So that's going to help me out next time if I ever have to drop this tank ever again. I can just undo the 2 bolts, pull the muffler, and when I get ready to put everything back in, all I gotta do is just slide the muffler and part of that exhaust back over the rear axle and bolt it back in. And it'll make my life a lot easier next time. And I don't have to sit here and cut. I don't have to sit here and lower the exhaust down and, you know, fight with it or anything like that. Then I'll have full access under here. I'll have plenty of room and no worries and no bickering, no fuss. I was taking a look at these flanges when they came in the mail and everything. Welds look really, really good on them. They really do. nice and clean. So I think it'll work out. It's got it, like I said, it's got a real nice thick flange, so it's going to seal better. It's got a gasket in here, and it's got a nice thick gasket, so it will actually seal like it's supposed to, and won't have to worry about no leaks. I've dealt with similar flanges like this in the past on other vehicles. Probably not, you know, strictly from eBay, but whatever the vehicle came from factory that had these style flanges, and they hold up really good. I mean, with a nice thick flange, nice thick gasket, they hold up better. They're not going to blow out or anything like that. So I mean, it's going to take years down the road before they end up starting to blow out, but I mean, they're heavy duty, they look good, so that's what's going to go on the car. And like I said, from eBay, you can't really beat the price. I mean, because there's just no sense in me having to spend high price for Flowmaster flanges, and that's all it is, just a flange to put under here. Ain't no need to spend that kind of money on this. I mean, if I was going to, you know, actually do a full exhaust or something and whatever, then yeah, I could see where the money's going to come in at. But just for 2 flanges, nah. Well, I'll just go to eBay, and that's what I did. A little cheaper. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of what the update is a little bit on this car. I took and waxed this car the other day, finally, and it's not really a whole lot of, took out a lot of the haze that I was trying to get out from the polish, but it looks really, really good now. Looks really good. I mean, shows up better in person. Camera really don't do no justice, but I can make out the leaves. I can see the veins of the leaves through the paint now, so that's a plus. Looks good. Maybe one of these days I can actually have this thing repainted, but you know, it is what it is. But back on the flanges, if I ever had to take the, if there was a day that I ever had to sell the car, roughly, I don't, and I'm probably not going to, but I'm just speaking theoretic, you know, just kind of out of left field. If I ever had to sell the car and somebody had to drop the tank, at least it'd make their life a little easier. You know, especially if it's go to a shop, it would make their life a lot easier, because they wouldn't have to sit there and cut and trying to undo back here or anything like that. All you gotta do is just undo that flange. If they had to undo this flange, they could undo this flange. Then you got 2 other flanges up top to the exhaust manifolds. Undo them. So all in all, I'm making it a bolt-on. So it'll make life a lot easier, guys. That's all I'm shooting for. I'm gonna take y'all inside the vehicle a little bit. Now y'all can kind of get a little bit better close-up of what this dash pad looks like. No worries, because I've got a dash pad coming. It's in mint condition, come out of another 91 Firebird. Believe it or not, same color as this one, red. Even though this was painted black, but this car used to be red. So, but it don't matter. At least I'm getting another dash pad. Getting rid of this one. Or I thought about taking this dash pad, maybe try to restore it. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I know things can be restored, but it may just be more hassle than what it's really worth to trying to fix it. I don't know. But yeah, that's on that. Stepper motor on the fuel gauge is fixed. I pulled it out. I've got another cluster inside that I got also off of eBay. What do I not get off of eBay? Not very much of anything really, besides that, you know, which I shop around. I do. I go on other sites, but eBay was kind of the cheapest. But I found the stepper motor for the fuel gauge. Fuel gauge is working, and got another thing, was a canceling cam for the steering wheel for the horn, so that's back working. So it's got horn now, so that works out. And actually I bought that off AutoZone, but working out really well. Had to replace 15 amp or 30 amp fuse. I think it's 15 amp actually for the accessory fuse. So the dome light and all that works and everything now. So I may have to open up the other door for it, but yeah. So just show y'all, I swapped out the original bulb that came with these cars. I swapped it out for an actual LED light, so it's working really well, really well. So like I said, things are getting done surely but slowly. They're getting done, and I do have to replace the valve seals on this car. Notice it's smoking a little bit, and it quit smoking and then go back smoking. It's just real light blue. It's not heavy or anything like that. So, but valve seals are going to be done. I got one of them, the exhaust side, ordered in the mail. I already picked up the intake side from AutoZone, and the intake gaskets from AutoZone as well, all top ends. So all that'll be done, and hopefully I can get that done before November, hopefully, because like I said, the wedding's coming up, and I may hold off until after the wedding. I mean, it really depends on how everything plays out. So it's just kind of an update, guys, just kind of keeping y'all informed of what's going on. Just kind of the old little project here, so it's getting there. Y'all be good, be safe, and God bless. And for all the subscribers that's been subscribing to my channel, I appreciate that 100%. I really do, guys. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Bye.